Okay, people, here's a question to all you transsexual and transgender people out there. Do you really need to change your body to get accepted and treated the way you want to be treated? Does it really need to be the changing of the body? Is it the changing of the body that you want ultimately? Do you want to be seen as the sex you're choosing to be, or do you want to be treated the way that you look? And so you see, I think there's certain things that most transsexuals are not talking about, especially not in the open anyway. And I want to bring them up into the open. So I don't want anybody to get offended, even though we are treading on thin ice here, because it's very emotional and very sensitive subject. So be very well aware that I'm aware of that, and that I'm not here to try and rattle your bones or anything like that. But I'm very happy and thankful for the people that have been responding lately. I just think that there's an awful lot to be said about asking questions, nitty-gritty questions on, is it the body look? Is it the body appearance? Sorry, is it the, do you get me? Like, you change, if I was to change, because I look like a male, okay, and if I was to change into a female with a sex change, because I'm changing into the female, it's because, well, for me personally, let me give you this example, that people see me as a male, okay? They haven't seen me for a male for the first 26 years of my life, okay? For the first 26 fucking years of my fucking life, people thought I was a girl, okay? So get that fucking clear, because it is a sensitive subject, and you're all running rings around my points because you're like saying, oh, I don't even think somebody like you who's not a transsexual will understand this. And I want to make very fucking clear that I understand a lot of issues that we have to deal with, okay? So when you see me and think, oh, delusional psycho fucking guy here, no, don't fucking dare call me a guy, because I'm not a guy. But again, I'm not angry with this, but I am still a bit like, it's a sensitive subject, so that's why I use the word fuck and fucking in it. So don't be getting offended and thinking I'm saying fuck you, because I'm not. But I think we should all get with the program here. I mean, there's too many transsexuals, transgender people who are not understanding the spectrums of sexes on this planet. You're transforming yourselves from a body that you feel is not right. You were born in the wrong body. I understand those feelings. I also had those feelings, but when I was 17 or whatever age I was, and I found out I was XXY chromosomes, that was like, oh, that explains why I had all these thoughts and why I wanted to wear women's clothes and stuff like that, my mother never wore makeup, so that's why I don't wear makeup myself. And sexuality, as we know, doesn't come into it. It's nobody's business, and it's actually got fuck all to do with gender, so but if I was to change into a woman, right, if I was to have no facial hair on my face, okay, if I was to change into a woman, people would then treat me the way they should be treating me now. This is the point here that I want to make, that if I looked like a woman, they would treat me the way everybody should treat a woman. They should treat women really the same as they treat men and intersex people. but they don't, because they look at me and they think I'm a man, so they think automatically that I've got muscles, that I can handle fist fights, that I can handle being pushed around, that I can handle shitty remarks towards me and stuff like that, okay? And, you know, that's just not true. We're really talking about masculine and feminine traits and characteristics, aren't we, really? And we're talking about how we're perceived and stuff like that. And it's again, if you didn't get my point, because I'm not extremely brilliant at making points on my own on video, but I'll get there, so just hang on. As a transsexual, transgender person that you are, not me, are you changing your body because you truly don't like your body and you feel that it's the wrong body and you should have another body? Or would you just prefer to be treated in a stereotypical treating a woman that way, or a stereotypical treating a man that way? Do you want to be treated with those characteristics, those stereotype scenarios of when a man meets a woman, or a woman meets a man, or a man meets a man, a woman meets a woman, or whatever? Do you want to be treated from an M to F? Do you want to be treated like a woman? As an F to M, do you want to be treated like a male? If you were treated like a male or a female in your new body, okay, after transitioning, what's my point here? I forget my point now. So this you're gonna have to deal with this, people, because you people who generally, you people, not all of you, who are transitioning, are starting to take hormones. And of course I've got my own experiences of hormones. I took testosterone for 13 fucking years, okay? So I've had hormone imbalance naturally throughout my life. So let's be fucking clear who knows what here, okay? Because it is getting annoying a bit. I am annoyed a little bit. You can see that in my face and my tone of voice now at this stage. I am a bit irritated by certain trans people that are convinced that they know everything, they know what they're doing, and that they've read enough studies from doctors and medical institutes and whatever. The fact is that my voice is a different opinion, and on a lot of levels, and I'm essentially on my own with my opinions at the moment. In general, there are a couple of people I know on YouTube that are very similar in mind, but not the same as well. And I would really like to see an end to this bullshit with people just stating or accepting that they're just male or female, because I just don't believe that. I think it's a load of bullshit. It's society's terminology, it's society's labeling. We can't label our emotions. We actually can't name our emotions. We can't actually even explain our emotions in words. Very difficult to explain how your heart feels, in words. And so equally, it's very difficult to explain everything to do with this area of transitioning and being born in a body and changing your body because you have the possibility to. I mean, what about hundreds or thousands of years ago, when they didn't have this technology, and they had to live in the body they were born in, so we are actually lucky in this day and age that we actually have choices, and I would ask everybody to keep the faith that Peace and Party, myself here, I am very interested and I'm very a big supporter of trans people, of intersex, intergender people, and of people in general. I'm a very big supporter, but I'm very opinionated, and I have to speak my mind on these points. So I've a year and a half done 600 videos, and so this next few years I'm going to be hitting hard points, and I hope you'll all be with me and realize that I am not doing it with anger or hate. Bye.